that every time I practiced love the one you with, the sex got better and better. That's a little tip. Let's take a peek what we got here.
So many colors.
Oh yeah, I love this one. This is a good one.
So many colors. So many different things to select. You want a recommendation?
Sure.
Okay. Do you like salmon?
I'm vegetarian, so not really. I don't think I'm getting like just extras for like the stir fry that I'm making. So I got these, and then I was thinking about getting a seaweed salad, but I'm not seeing.
Are we talking like appetizers, or are we talking?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this looks fairly veggie up here, especially.
See, if we were a pickup artist, we would go, oh my God, she's twirling her hair. It must mean an indicator of interest.
Right.
Can you imagine talking like that? Hey, that's an IOI, man. She was twirling her hair. I walked over there and I started talking to her about colors. And she felt an emotion. And in that emotion, she started touching a color, her blonde highlighted hair. And that was an indicator of interest. And because fucking pickup artists waste so much time on that crap, they don't even have a conversation. They just basically start thinking, I got an IOI. Oh my God, I'm going to ask her out.
For that.
Yeah.
How long have you been vegetarian for?
Over 20 years.
Is it a dinner party, or?
No, it's just like two friends.
Well, I wish I could tell you.
Yeah, see, I would have recommended some of the nigiri. That's all my favorite stuff.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately,
I love that they have the brown rice stuff too.
yeah, the brown rice sushi is surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Good luck. Yeah.
All right, she didn't give you much to work with, but she was attractive. You know, she was attractive, okay? But she didn't give you much to work with. And in this situation, you know, you asked, have you always been a vegetarian? 20 years. It's like, how do you get her talking? Right. 20 years ago, you were like, what, 2?
Yeah, that's true.
Right? So basically, you went from the tit. Can you imagine having the balls? So basically, you went from breastfeeding, right? So basically, you went from breastfeeding to vegetarian. I mean, you literally could have said that.
Yeah.
You know, if you really have guts, guys, you could have basically...
I would have said that. If I thought,
yeah. You could have basically said...
I totally would have said that.
What? You've been a vegetarian since you were 2, so basically you went from breastfeeding to vegetarian?
The thing was, is she had when I first started talking to her, she didn't seem like... I thought she had ignored me at first when I made the so many colors comment. And I actually got a little shaken by that. And then, yeah, so... I kind of wasn't listening to her. Like, I didn't pick up that 20 years. That didn't even register. I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, she shook you a little bit.
Yeah.
Because what happened is that she was in her own little world. But I got to tell you that she still did talk to you.
Yeah.
And you still could have opened her up more because she didn't run away. She stayed in that situation. So in that situation, you got to really just think about the information that's being handed to you. The information being handed to you is, you know, I've been a vegetarian for 20 years. What, since you were 2?
Yeah.
So basically you went from breastfeeding to being a vegetarian? I mean, you had really progressive parents.
Wow.
I mean, that, if you said
Funny.
that's fucking funny.
Yeah, really funny.
I mean, so even if you don't have the guts to do that, I know guys right now are watching it going, oh my God, David, there's no way in the world I can possibly say breastfeeding, right? But here in this situation is that you really, really, really could have just said vegetarian. It's like, so you've been a vegan since you were 2 years old? I said, you must have had some fucking progressive parents. It would have gotten her started. She goes, oh my God, not 2. Goes from there, right? Anything, she could have said anything from there. 2, it's like, I'm not that young, you know, blah, 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 or whatever it is. You get her speaking a little bit more. Obviously, if she's been vegan, she's going to be passionate about it. So that was the only thing you could have done different in this situation.
Right, right.
You know, otherwise, it was all good. See you guys soon. And remember, there's nothing better than breastfeeding.